Hey, it's Charlie from Holly's Garage, and today we'll be making over a chest. Here I'm applying stripper. It's called Easy Strip. I'm applying it to the top part of the chest, the flappy part. It's already been stained before previously, as you can see, so I'm just trying to take off that old finish. This is called Easy Strip. I just got it at our hardware store, Canadian Tire. And it's environmentally friendly and it works pretty good. I've used it before, but sometimes it does take overnight to completely crackle up the bottom. And I'm just using a foam brush. That's all I really had on hand. Easy Strip actually has a video of someone applying it with their hands, which I don't know about that, but to each his own. Oh, and before I did all this, I cleaned the whole piece with some crud cutter and cloth. And now I'm just removing the old hardware and I'm placing it in a little bucket thing, just so I can get them when I need them later. So I left the stripper on for about an hour and now I'm just gonna scrape everything off. I'm using a scraper here, which you need to be careful because you could scratch up the wood, so just be careful. Also, I'm not really expecting the stripper to take everything off. I kind of just use it as like a precursor to sanding, which I know I'm gonna get everything off there. So the stripper actually does a really good job in kind of being the first step before I sand. Like you see here, the finish is coming off a lot easier than if I didn't strip beforehand. So I got all the finish off of the top part of the chest, like you can see, and now I'm just scuff sanding the whole body of the dresser, or the chest I mean, and you can see that I also did some wood filling, which I did not film. At this point, my client changed her mind about how she wanted the chest to look, and she wanted it all black. So now I'm just covering up the raw wood with my Kills primer. It's really easy to use. I really like it, and it's much easier than brushing on. Main point of me using this primer is because it'll seal in the wood fibers since it is oil-based. And again, you just see me covering up that plank of wood. Sometimes when you wood fill some spots and you put paint over it, you'll still see that little bit of texture difference, or it's like a sheen difference. So I just like to cover up some of the wood filler with the spray primer. And here I'm just brushing on some Bullseye primer from Zinsser. This is a water-based primer, so it'll work really well on pre-painted surfaces. Now I'm just setting down that texture on the primer and I'm knocking down some of the wood filler to make it flush. I have a surf prep pad on my Black & Decker sander. It's kind of like a makeshift surf prep, if you will. And it works great for me. I really like it. You'll see me kind of touching the surface with my fingers. Sometimes things will look flat, but you just have to feel them to see if they really are. And now I'm just gonna spray the whole chest with my sprayer. I am spraying indoors, so if you are planning to do that, make sure you wear a really good mask. I'm wearing a 3M one that's good for vapors and other bad smells and dust, obviously. I have everything taped off, so I'm not gonna get any black paint on surfaces that I care about. I did actually end up putting many coats on this, maybe like 4 coats of black paint in total, and then also some black tinted poly on there as well. I had maybe 3 coats of that. And rest assured, I did paint over that white strip that you're gonna see me miss. These hinges had stain on it, so I just took a 120 sandpaper and kind of cleaned it off. I did end up using an oscillating tool to kind of get in there better and make it shiny again, but it was just to paint it black again after, so it's just good to have a smooth surface to spray on if you are planning to do that. Now I'm just screwing back the hinges onto the chest, and as you can see, they are spray painted black now, which I also did not film. But I'm kind of stretching out this clip here so you can kind of see the finish. It's super smooth. I really like the way that my sprayer makes it look really flat. Especially if you're doing a piece for a client, they usually really prefer a sprayed finish. And here's the chest in my client's beautiful home. If you liked this video, please subscribe and like. Thanks for watching.